The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The Strokes there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 4:35.
Hey, fellas, have you heard of Would You Rather?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's back this time. Originally, it was for going to the NRL Grand Final or going to Bathurst. This time, we've switched it up thanks to our mates at Halitrans Helicopters.
What is it now?
The chance to go heli golfing in Muriwai or heli fishing on Great Barrier.
Yeah, that's a good choice, man. That's a toughie. That's a toughie.
Right. And we'll be running that competition a little bit after 5. So if either of those two things appeal to you, it is for you and 3 mates as well, then keep an ear out on Hauraki.
How can they not appeal?
I'd
be happy with either one, Mogi, to be honest.
I like the idea of the Great Barrier Island thing because that's quite special.
Yes.
If we could knock off from the fishing a bit early and pop over to the pub they've got one pub over there.
They do?
My cousin actually lives over there.
Right.
That would be, I'd like that. But a little bit less fishing, a little bit more drinking responsibly. You know what I mean? Can we tee that up, Keyzie?
Great Barrier Mogi.
Yeah.
Is that their name?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Interesting fact, which I've mentioned before on the radio about Great Barrier Island, it has the highest rate of convicted murderers per
capita.
Per capita,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why Great Barrier Mogi
Great
lives there?
Barrier Mogi is over there, mate. Yeah. Can I
hiding.
just say he's keeping
a low profile.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Thank
nice.
you. Yeah.
Hey, fellas.
Which is hard because he's got the same size honker as me.
Yeah, it would be. He's gone bush. Listen, fellas, as I've been previously talking about, I'm getting my own suite done at my house at the moment. So I'm just a wash. I'm just a wash and tradies, which is, always a challenging experience for old Hoodie J, because I put on this weird voice and try and be like a tradie, and I just don't have the knowledge to pull it off.
Yeah,
What's the voice?
For a sec. G'day, fellas. How you? Oh, yeah. And I just swear a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Evan and Jeff and
just totally unnecessary swearing all the time from Hoodie J, and they're looking at me like you're a freak. But anyway, I had this very sort of awkward situation happen over the weekend where our builder was working over the weekend, right? And old Hoodie, let's just say Bob
the Builder.
and he's a massive backbone. And I'm wearing my trackies and my sort of grody little
Stained
t-shirt,
little-
stained
Do you still wear the
clothes.
crop top?
Sometimes, but only in the summer, Keys.
Yeah, right.
got like melted ice cream all over your pants. And
You
that.
know, I'm sitting on the couch there, just having an easy Saturday,
Sure.
Mogi, as you do, watching a bit of sport. And of course, my builder, Bob, we'll call him Bob, just working his ass off, getting a bit of a sweat on. And my wife was also sitting down on the couch, and she said to me at one point, geez, he works his ass off, doesn't he? And I suddenly became very self-conscious because it was making me look bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I was going, actually, I wish he'd settle down a bit because he's making old Hoodie J look like a lazy piece of S.
Well,
you
it's
know?
a tricky balance that you're trying to strike there, Jase, because previously you've had tradies that have been out there and you've banged on about how much time they spend on their phone. So you can't sort of be, you can't have both. You can't have it both ways. Can I say that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like you were saying, the plumber that's with you at the moment barely does anything.
Oh, don't even, you son of a bitch. No, I will say, actually, that the people that are working for me, they're
very
top-notch.
good.
They're bloody good bastards. But I was beginning to, quite genuinely, especially after my wife's comment, go, oh, maybe I... So I went out...
She was saying lots of stuff about them, eh? She was quite taken with them.
So I literally went outside and started hoeing the garden.
Hoeing. This'll impress.
I've got like a hoe. And I was just hoeing away there, just trying to get a bit of a sweat on to sort of go, yeah, you see, I'm pretty physical as well, you know what I mean? Because I was getting quite self-conscious of the fact that I was such a lazy ass.
Do you know how to hoe?
Oh, man, you won't find a better hoe than Hoodie J in terms of hoeing the old ground there.
Yeah. Because what are you even doing with it? Is it like turning it over and getting it ready to plant stuff?
Yeah, you're turning the earth.
Yeah, well,
You're
I'm
getting all the weeds out,
getting
aren't
all
you?
the weeds out, basically.
So
there,
you
Mogi.
flip it over and then you run a rake through it, get all the old weeds out of there and
And I tell you what, I did that for a solid 7 or 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I came inside and had a nice coffee.
So you were hoeing for 7 minutes.
Yeah, so hoeing for 7 or 8 minutes.
That's pretty good for you.
And he worked from like 7:30 to 5:30 without a break. I had one coffee.
Yeah, right.
And you were moaning about that off air. You were saying you should have just worked through.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Blur there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 4:37.
Hey, fellas. Well, to be honest, this is more Jase, but Mike, I wouldn't mind your sort of advice around this.
Sure.
You're my agent, hey, Jase?
Yes.
And can I just say, man, you were doing a really great job.
I know.
I mean, I haven't had a single bit of work yet, but the amount of auditions I've done and the sort of training you've been putting me through, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, there is a lot of training going on.
And ongoing.
Yeah. And I feel like I've really improved. Wouldn't you say that?
Wouldn't you say that?
Pardon?
Wouldn't you say that?
Would I say that?
Well, you don't have to. I mean, yeah, it's fine.
Look, I think that you've taken some steps forward and you've had a few slides backwards.
Right.
It's tricky. It's a confidence game, Jase. Can I say that, man?
Absolutely it is, mate, yes.
And what you got to focus on, Keyzie, is the work.
Yeah.
You start worrying about getting cast and things and all of that sort of stuff, it's over.
Right.
You should be in it for the art form.
For the art.
Yeah, the
Okay.
joy of making great art.
Yeah.
Or commercials
a
or
passion.
whatever.
You've got to have
Yes.
that passion for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a job,
No.
it's a calling.
Thank you.
Right. See, I've been treating it as a job. Wow, potential job.
Thus you haven't got any.
Right. So it's okay. Well, look, this is kind of to be honest, with what I wanted to speak to you about. You'll recall, Jase, that I filmed an episode of Game of Two Halves last week.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm a regular sort of panelist on that show with the ACC, with Mania Stewart, Matt Heath. You know, it's going really well. And now that I'm on TV, I was just wondering, maybe I should look to get a sort of TV specialised agent.
Right.
You know, someone who manages some of the big names in New Zealand TV. You know, your Jeremy Wells, your Lee Harts.
That's me.
You manage them.
Yes.
Right. Well, they get heaps of work. Right, okay. Well,
Wasn't always the way with Jerry, though, you know, Mogi. I
No.
mean,
Well,
He
he's
was
not
sort of
everyone's.
13, 14, 15, he was getting no work.
Yep,
He was down at
exactly.
Whanganui, he got expelled.
yeah.
right. And
Useless.
Okay. I didn't realise that you were their agent. Oh, okay. What about, like, you know, traditional TV presenters like, you know, Susie Cato,
Yeah.
Maggie Barry, you know, these kind of people. Maybe
Yes.
do you know who represents them?
Me.
So I didn't realise you were agent for this many people.
Well, this is the thing, Keyzie.
What about Mogi?
What about Mogi?
Well, he gets lots of TV stuff, you know.
Yeah, but he represents himself pretty
I do.
much.
Oh, really?
I do.
Yeah. But this is the thing, Keyzie, is that, you know, I know that you're getting frustrated and all that sort of stuff at the lack of progress and stuff. I've worked with all of those people you mentioned and nurtured them through their careers, and look where they are now. And that's what I'm saying to you. But if you're saying to me you want to get another agent, fill your boots.
Well, no, I didn't realise that you were.
No, seriously, man,
representing all
fill your
those.
boots.
No, I didn't
I
realise.
mean, you should
Jase,
fill your boots.
I don't want to fill up my boots, Mike.
Yeah.
How hard is it to self-represent? Is that an option?
You've got to be in demand first, Keyzie.
Right.
So they got to come knocking on your door, don't they, Jase?
That's true, man.
And so until you get to that point, anyone knocking on your door?
No.
Yeah, that makes it tricky.
So,
It's very
that-
tricky to represent yourself when no one's asking you if you're keen.
Yeah,
You see what
okay.
I'm saying?
And your career's at a point at the moment, Keyzie, where they're not even walking down the pathway to knock on the door.
Yeah.
They're just driving straight past.
right, but I'm on TV though, Jason. That rated its tits off. I think it got like 2-3 million views or something.
What?
Game of Two Halves on Sky Sport.
Come on, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, if you're representing all those other TV people, because I am a TV person, then I reckon we just
Well, maybe you could do with a break.
we keep going. No, I don't think.
Yeah, I
don't think that a break.
If
I mean, I
there's
didn't
someone
know.
out there that wants to take you on, but bloody Phil, go for it, man.
Yeah.
Do what you think is best, Keyzie.
Well, I just
I
didn't-
can give you some numbers.
Well, I just didn't. What I thought,
I've got a
Jase,
few contacts.
Jase, from where I was sitting, I thought that I was the only person you were representing, and you were kind of taking the piss. I didn't realize you were representing all these other people, like really successful people. So I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
ACDC there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 5:26 and all is well.
Well, it was well until we had some breaking news.
This is breaking news.
Diddy-douche.
Hey, fellas, I got some breaking news.
Oh, have you got?
Yeah, man.
Okay, that's just.
This is breaking news.
The Taika Waititi and Jermaine Clement produced and directed and written by. Time Bandits, which was on Apple TV, starring old Phoebe from Friends, Lisa Kudrow, has been cancelled after only one season.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How many eps?
People are pretty devastated. It was 10 episodes.
Yes.
I believe the budget was $130 million.
Jeepers creepers.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of moolah right there and there. Obviously a shame. You put a hell of a lot of work. I know those guys were working on that for a very, very long time. And I can't help but blame myself a little bit. I'm in that TV show.
Are you?
And I just sort of feel like maybe if I'd been in it more,
Yeah.
it would have had more of a chance.
Yeah, you could have
Oh, you
saved
were-
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the same thought, actually.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough.
Because were you like a minor character or something?
It was in every single episode, Keyzie. Yeah, so you could say minor, or you could say pivotal, or you could say sort of background, and just sort of
Which one would you say?
pivotal. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, certainly key to the themes and the heart. I'd call us the heart of the show, actually. Myself and Karen O'Leary played one body. Yeah.
I remember you filming that, actually.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, it was good times. About a year or so ago now. So, yeah, I mean, I've been telling people that it's been cancelled, and they said I didn't even know it existed.
Right.
So there's a bit
Oh,
of that.
so there are people. Yeah, okay.
What was it
didn't-
playing on, incidentally?
I
Apple
feel
TV.
better.
Oh, Apple TV.
Because they were the ones that cancel it. You have to be the one that's got it on
To
your
cancel it.
network, because you can't
Yes.
have like Apple TV cancelling something on Netflix. That wouldn't be fair.
Actually, just on Apple TV, do you see they're doing another season of Ted Lasso?
Really? How good? How good would that be? But it is a bit of a toughie for New Zealand because my understanding is in that first season, over 700 different characters were created. So 700 actors. It's a lot.
Yeah, too many.
Getting a little bit of work there. And
Yeah, that's
Well, especially
true. That's
if
true.
some of the characters are played by two people, like your
yeah,
one.
that's right. Yeah. I was the head of the character and O'Leary played my stomach.
Yeah.
That's true.
Have you watched it?
Yeah, I've seen about half of it so far.
Any good?
Yeah. I can't wait for the second season.
Oh,
It's going to be good.
actually, I've just got some breaking news around that, if that's all good.
This is breaking news.
I think they've gassed it.
Huh?
Got rid of it. Season 2 of Time Bandits. Yeah, sorry, man. Sorry to be the one that breaks it to you.
Shit.
Yeah. But hey, did you hear Ted Lasso's coming back, though? That's good.
I can
Ted
try,
who?
I can try and get you on Brokenwood.
Oh, mean.
Yeah.
It's a cruel world, isn't it?
Sure
Where
is,
Time
man.
Bandits gets one season and Brokenwood gets 11.
Yeah.
Actually, do you want to be on a game of two halves with me?
Oh.
Is that a...
Oh.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
She-Hard there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 4:37 and all is well. Hey, fellas.
Hey. You're with me? Yeah.
Yeah, man. I had a pretty scary moment with my wife in bed last night. No, it was...
Oh,
Well, and actually, you start off with that.
Yeah.
So we went to bed.
Oh, yeah.
sweet.
What were you wearing?
My undies,
Oh, yeah.
Did you have that-
What flavour were they?
they were like red and black stripes.
Oh.
Did you
They're
have
not-
that really long, like, nightgown and the little cap with the little bobble on the end of it?
No, but I did keep my weird green hoodie on because I was quite cold.
It's chilly, wasn't it?
And I turned to my wife and I said to her, darling, how you going? You
How you going?
Nice.
You all
That's
right?
good chat, mate.
Pillow talk there from
Yeah.
Woody J.
put my hand on her shoulder there and she said, no, not tonight, I'm tired. And I was like, oh.
Good.
I mean, to
Didn't
be
even
honest
want
with you,
to.
I actually didn't even want to go. I wasn't going there. I was just,
Just holding his shoulder like any normal person would.
Holding his shoulder and saying, how you going?
And you know what's weird about it? Actually, because when I pushed the tape deck, I had the same tune.
Really? That same one?
Yeah.
Wow.
So before I even started talking to her, I was playing that tune.
That one.
Yeah, which
On your
seems,
tape deck.
on my tape deck, on my little side table there, which I don't know. Maybe it's she sends a signal to her and she goes, "Oh, here we go."
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean. And so she's sort of nah. But anyway, what actually happened? Imagine if you will, fellas. It's 3 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
You must be lonely.
And I, as I do, sort of when I'm in that sort of semi-unconscious state, felt for my wife in bed.
Do you?
Oh, you felt around for her?
Yeah.
You're right,
and I
okay.
went, oh, she's not there. That's weird. And I perked up a bit and went, oh. But then literally 30 seconds later, she turned up and walked into the room.
She turned up, yeah.
And she hopped into the bed and lay down in the bed. And I said, all good, darling? No response.
Right.
And I went, oh, that's weird that she didn't respond to that. Because I didn't go, all good, darling. I said, all good, darling? And then so I went, are you all good, darling? No response.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, what the?
Silent treatment.
So my anxiety switch turned on, mate.
Yeah.
So I sat up and I went, darling, are you all right? And she still didn't say anything. And so I actually grabbed her shoulder and went, how you doing? No, I didn't. I grabbed her shoulder and actually gave her a look and said, darling, are you okay? And she went, yeah, I'm fine. And then she went, bang, straight back to sleep.
Right.
Which left me fully erect in bed.
Sorry, what?
Like I sat up.
I bet you did.
Yeah, the anxiety's coursing through my body.
Yeah,
she's
amongst other
fast
things.
asleep, and I'm going, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She didn't answer me, and I asked her 4 times.
Wow, silent treatment.
And I seriously thought, oh my God, something's happened. And she's so freaked out by it.
Yeah.
She can't even respond to me.
Yes.
So that was me for the rest of the night. I
Did
had
you get
get
to the
up.
bottom of it?
Pardon? I said to her in the morning, I said, what was that about?
What'd she say?
And she said, I've got no idea what you're talking about. And I
Right.
said, well, you came in and I talked to you about 4 times and you didn't answer me.
You know what I think it was, though, right?
What's that, Keyzie?
She was possessed.
Yeah. I think you need to sleep with a knife under your pillow. And that's just what happens sometimes in a marriage.
Yeah, 100%.
You think?
Because she's possessed.
Because there is also the...
She did have a very glazed expression on her face.
Yeah.
I
There's
thought-
also the possibility that she was sleepwalking or something, but I think that would just be...
I think you don't want to undersell what could be going on here.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Sounds
knife.
like she's, you know what it sounds like, man? Sounds like she's colluding with the birds. Huh?
Oh, God.
Yeah, there was a bit of weird scratching going on too in the roof there. There's Soundgarden.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.